We designed MedConcerns to facilitate clearer communication between people with aphasia and their healthcare providers. We know that people with aphasia tend to understand and be able to share more information when aphasia-friendly communication methods are used, and barriers to participation can be eliminated when communication supports are used. So, with this in mind, we embedded supported communication into the flow of questions that make up your typical medical assessment. And we incorporated other aphasia-friendly methods into the general app. But first, we'll start with the MedConcern main purpose, which is the supported medical assessment. All patient-provider interactions should begin with an introduction, and so does the MedConcerns app. The difference is that we begin with a multimodal approach, layering written, spoken, and pictured information for a more accessible communication environment during that introduction.
How are you?
When your provider enters the room, they're likely to ask you generally how you're doing before you get into more detailed responses. And this is the way the app flows as well.
Bad.
In supported communication, verifying responses is important to ensure understanding of what was intended and to give an opportunity to repair communication breakdowns before they get too far. Yes/no questions allow us to do that within the app, taking the user back to the preceding screen if the answer is no, and forward to the next screens for more detail if the answer is yes.
Yes.
And now we arrive at the concern screen, which is also the home page. So far, your provider has asked in general how you're doing, but at this point, a more detailed assessment begins, which is typically far more challenging for people with aphasia when communication supports aren't used. They'll be able to state the concern or problem and move forward with the flow of questions to provide a detailed response. For example, let's say you're experiencing a medication side effect.
Medication. Yes. Side effects. Yes.
You were prescribed a new sleeping medication, but you're waking up drowsy and having trouble participating in therapy.
Fatigue. Yes. Wake up tired. Yes.
Your provider would want to know the approximate time of onset, so there's a calendar with day, week, and month to fill in that information if at all possible.
Yes.
In supported communication, providing a summary of what you understood allows the person once again to verify or to repair any communication breakdowns. The MedConcerns app has a summary screen at the end of a series of questions in order to do the same. A yes/no board is available on the navigation bar and can be used to verify those responses again.
Yes.
The yes/no board is one of multiple communication support tools available within MedConcerns under the drop-down menu. I'll discuss those tools and other useful features next.